Hey there, Saints. I'm Nick Coop.
And I'm Jacob Talley.
And this is SFHS Today. In national news, to a joint session of Congress, Vladimir Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, spoke to them over a Zoom call. And he addressed the current no-fly zone notion, giving an alternative option as Ukrainian people still fight the Russian invasion.
In school news, you may have noticed last week that students were walking around during advisory handing out prom information. If you have any more questions or want to buy tickets, please go to the activities office or talk to Ms. Paquet.
With the scholarship deadline last week on Monday, we have some new information about Foundation 15.
What is Foundation 15?
The Foundation 15 group has been around, I think this is the 30th year. It started in 1992. A group of parents and people that worked in the district got together to form a committee to raise funds for scholarships for graduating St. Francis High School seniors.
So what is the event and what is the theme this year?
Every year we have a dinner banquet. It's been at the Refuge for the last several years. The theme this year is on Earth Day, so there's an Earth Day theme. Over 20 scholarships are given in May at the scholarship night every year right before graduation, and those are the students that benefit. Each department gives out a scholarship, different activities groups give out scholarships, and it's a fun event that impacts lots of families, especially those that have graduating seniors. Last year, a total of $17,500 was awarded to graduating seniors from the class of 2021.
And how can others get involved?
Our committee is 7 or 8 people throughout the community. Mr. Austin is on the committee. There's community members, there's business owners, there's a few people that work at the district. But we're always looking for people that want to be part of the committee, want to attend the event. There's also a cash raffle that we do every year where for $10 you can get a ticket to win up to $1,500 in cash. So you could donate to the event, you could attend the event, or you could buy some cash raffle tickets.
Last week we had reporters go and talk to the art teachers about the art show. Here are the winners. Let's hit it over to sports.
Hey, Saints, I'm Brody Wine.
And I'm Eric Quickman.
And this is sports.
In national sports news, NFL wide receiver Davante Adams was traded from the Green Bay Packers to the Oakland Raiders, where he will reunite with his former college quarterback, Derek Carr. The Raiders gave him a 5-year contract worth up to $141 million.
In school sports news, reporters Jacob Tatley and Nick Coop went and talked to Activities Director Brian Juleson about winter activities wrapping up.
How did our winter activities do?
Winter activities, there's a long list, so bear with me a little bit. We're going to start with a few of our activities. First up is One Act Play. They had an outstanding winter season. They we actually hosted section finals, and they performed very well. It was a great show. They starred in subsections at Cambridge and did a great job at St. Francis, and we were excited to host that. Next up is speech. Speech is kind of ongoing right now. Speech is one of those that goes from the winter to spring season, and they're having a successful season, and they're heading to Moorhead this weekend. So excited for them. Debate, that's a growing program. We got a lot of young kids involved, and they have a lot of returning debaters, and that's a growing program, and that starts in October and wrapped up in February. Knowledgeable, again, another growing program. A lot of young kids involved. A lot of these programs are bouncing back from the pandemic and trying to get kids back out. And so if any of these programs that I talk about, if you're interested in, come and visit me or Heidi in the activities office, and we can fill you in on some more. Robotics is another one that's is going. They were up in Duluth right before spring break, performed really well, had a lot of success, and they're going to be going to the University of Minnesota here coming up and wrapping up in April.
Reporters Jacob Tatley and Nick Coop also talked to Mr. Juleson about winter sports wrapping up.
Our athletics are all wrapped up now for winter, and we started spring sports yesterday. Boys basketball, a lot of individual accomplishments, and had a good finish to the year, competed hard, but did lose to Big Lake in sections. Girls basketball, again, is a program that is trying to lay the foundation and grow from there. We started competing better down the home stretch, and have a lot of returning players there as well. Boys hockey is a brand new co-op with St. Francis and North Branch competing. We had a very senior dominant team, 17 seniors. And they'll continue to grow and get stronger as the co-op meshes, and so looking forward to that program growing. Girls hockey is been a co-op with North Branch for a long time, but we added Cambridge to that. They had some ups and downs throughout the season, but really finished the regular season well, and we'll continue to grow. And we're currently looking for some coaches there, and we'll do a great job finding the coaches for that. Gymnastics, really good season. We had Ellie and Gabby Dawson get to state tournament. Competed well in conference and sections. We hosted sections here, and it was a really good season for our gymnasts. Dance, another really good season. They've been really successful over the years, and this year was the same with high kick and jazz. And a lot of returners will be coming back with dance as well. Wrestling, a great season, great regular season and sections. We got Gavin and Tyson went to the state tournament there, and Tyson finished runner-up at 126, and he's only a sophomore. So we have a lot of Tyson will be coming back, and a lot of other returners. And so wrestling has a bright future. And then we have alpine ski. A lot of people don't realize we have alpine ski. It's a smaller program, and we're looking to grow that in the future as well. So that is a quick recap of all our programs. We have a lot of offerings down here, and we're looking forward to spring getting going.
Track started up and had their first practices last week. Eric and I went out and talked to distance and co-head coach Mr. Bremer and distance runner Cassie Sauer about the upcoming season. What are you looking forward to most this track season?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to just having a normal track season again after the pandemic and getting through all of that. I'm just really excited for us to have a track season that resembles kind of business as usual.
Being the distance coach, how do you think our distance team is going to do this year?
Our distance runners have been working very hard. I'm very proud of them and the strides that they've made. And I'm looking forward to them starting to be able to push and compete with some of the really great runners in our conference.
And what is your personal goal as a coach?
I would love to see, every year I just want to see growth out of our athletes, and that's growth as personal, on a personal level, as growing as people through the challenges that they face. But also I'm looking forward to seeing growth in our competitiveness and competing harder against our opponents. And I'm hoping that we can, find a way that we can, at the end of the season, be in the top half of our conference, which would, be leaps and bounds for us over the past couple of years.
What events do you do in track?
In track, I run the 200, the 800, and the mile.
What are your goals for the season?
My goals are to become closer to the team and hopefully become captain.
And what are you looking forward to most this season?
Looking forward most of the season is, of course, like every other year, to run faster.
Tennis season starts next week. Our reporters went out and talked to head coach Mr. Fred and some of the tennis players about the upcoming season.
This is boys tennis preseason. What are your thoughts coming up on this tennis season?
Well, we have a large group of seniors returning, I believe 11. The only problem is that makes up the bulk of our roster, so we're looking for some young lads looking to use their talents in another sport, take a chance, and come play some tennis.
What have you been doing to prepare for the upcoming tennis season?
So I did strength and conditioning in the winter here at the high school, and then I also do a little bit of tennis lessons over in Fridley in the public indoor tennis. So yeah, and
What are your hopes, fears, and dreams for the upcoming season?
My hopes are definitely that we go to state, not only as a team, but individually as one Dubs partners with Tatley. My dreams are to win state for doubles with Tatley and as a team, really a big team success guy. And my fears are playing singles this year. I'm not a big patient guy for singles. It just takes too much of my time and you can't be as aggressive.
What are your goals for the upcoming season?
hopefully make it to state. I play doubles with my good friend Nick Coop. Hopefully we do really well. Not hope, we will do really well. And yeah, hopefully make it to state, win it all, hopefully. So yeah.
How do you sign up?
Well, we're having our parent meeting today, Tuesday, March 1st, so by the time you see this, it's already happened, but you can sign up through the athletic office, their website.
When do practices start?
March 28th, that first week we are hoping to be outside, but we have a plan for if the courts aren't ready with the snow, we are in the back gym for a little bit, and then we have some indoor court time in Spring Lake Park at Public Indoor Tennis.
Now back to Coop and Tatley.
That's all we have for you this week, Saints.
Stay safe and see you next week.